So what is going on here? I want to know who was the producer, who was brought into whose office. And here, let's add, there we go. Look at that. Who was brought into whose office? And I mean, just think about this. Okay, so what do we have going on here? So we have Ellen DeGeneres, as people know, and here we are going into 2021, and now I mean it's gonna get viewers. Look at that, 194,000 subscribers. Let's see. So this, when did they make this channel? 2007. Oh, so this has been going on. This is how uninformed I am. Returns. Now, just the context of it. Now, look, it doesn't really affect me. It shouldn't really affect you in any way. Maybe you work on this show, maybe you don't work on this show. Unless you're making money from this show, it really doesn't matter. I mean, if you like the show, great. The only thing that makes this thing weird, at least for me, is the Ellen's Game of Games, because Ellen, if I mean, even if you were just a passerby, even if you never really cared about the Ellen show, if you're in America, you've probably heard about it just because it's been going on for so long. And I mean, it's made this woman I think like a half a billionaire, right? I mean, if this is Ellen, a half a billionaire. I mean, that's really all she's been doing. Look at her. Look at this growth. Ellen net worth. Look at that. It's nobody cared about Ellen in 2009, in 2011, in 2012. People really started caring in like 2019, and then at some point that whole scandal. Let's see. When did the scandal start? The scandal. Like there's some kind of scandal in 2014, and then there was scandal in August of 2020, right? There we go, August of 2020. So there's this whole scandal of the show and what was going on behind the show. But the reason I bring this up is because I was just watching a video and I saw this commercial. And one of the big things that came out of it is that the branding of the Ellen show is that of like this nice, go happy, go lucky lady, and she brings all these stars, and the colors are very like if you watch the show, and I mean I think shows like The View and like daytime, even like daily soaps, they have this color spectrum to it, which it just objectively is just probably use more blues and pinks than say other shows. Like if you go into like more dramatic shows, let's go all the way to your, the Sopranos, Ozarks, what is it, Law and Order. Dramatic shows, they have a whole different, it's more greens, more grays. And if you go to like sitcom shows, it's, I guess there's more yellows, more green and yellows and probably bright blues, but there's like a kind of a pink hue. Now you could go watch the shows, we could go dissect this. Obviously, maybe it's just how my eyes perceive it, but looking at kind of the presentation of these shows, they're engineered, they're produced to generate a feeling. We see with this show, there's a strong blue and red, and the blue is a darker, it's less of a cyan and more of a blue, and less of a pink and more of a red. So we have these stronger colors, which has been kind of the game show, branding. I mean, if you see Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, or what is it, American Ninja, what is that show? I mean, it wasn't originally America Ninja Warrior. What's the original Ninja Warrior look like? Where's this regular Ninja Warrior? Because there's American Ninja Warrior, which obviously being in America and it being an American thing is all blown out. But that's not. See, there's Australian Ninja Warrior. Ninja Warrior. Is it originally a Japanese show? Hell, they're pushing it into based on the Sasuke. Oh, we're just going. Oh, look at this. What's the show though? Related shows. Sasuke, also known as Ninja Warrior Sasuke Rising, a Japanese sports entertainment airing since 1997, in which 100 competitors. Also, an edited version named Ninja Warrior is screened in at least 50 other countries. I mean, what a franchise. All right, so we have Ninja Warrior and the Ellen Game of Games. I mean, this is just what it kind of was reminiscent of. Now we're seeing a McDonald's commercial. So, I mean, this is just this is the system of what it is of ads and shows. Look at that. The colors are like, I mean, they're basic. They're literally primary colors. And I mean, for not only America, for a lot of countries around the world, the colors on the flag are red, white, and blue. How many flags have red, white, and blue, right? Although every country attempts to have a national flag that is unique in design, at least at times, two or more flags closely resemble national flags that feature a color combination red, white, and blue been mentioned below. Countries' red, white, and blue flags. Look at this. The internet's done the work for you. Countries, why is it ranked number 1? What are these rankings? These symbols include flags, coats of arms. Every nation has some sign of symbol. Right. These symbols include flags, coats of arms. Right. Among them, okay, countries, red, white, and blue flags. Okay. The national flag of the United Kingdom is known as the Union Jack or the Union Flag. The flag's current design dates back to January 1st, 1801, and it consists of a combination of 3 crosses. The Red Cross of St. George, the Red Diagonal Cross of St. Patrick. Wow, oh my God, you can go in depth on everything. The United States flag. Okay, I'm curious. Countries, what is the rank? Colors and their meaning. There are often common themes and symbolisms associated with the use of red, white, and blue on a flag. For most countries that use these colors, white represents peace and unity, while blue stands for qualities like bravery, justice, loyalty, and perseverance. Red is usually the symbol of a struggle that a country had to endure. In some cases, these colors can have unique meanings. For example, in the case of North Korea, the red color is used to symbolize resentment of its past occupation by Japan. Whoa, that is a specific thing. And I could see why you'd be upset at that. It's like those we'll keep it family friendly, but those those MFs over there, that would piss me off too. It's like having someone, you can't kick somebody out of your house that's just fucking eating your food and shit. Get out. And they're just like, no. Pop the TV on. Oh, man. All right, so what I don't understand is the ranking. Why is Australia number 1? Why is Cambodia? Not that they shouldn't be, but what is the ranking? This is the most arbitrary ranking I've ever seen. Is it is it how much red, white, and blue? Well, the presumption is that the red, white, and blue make up 100% of the flag. Australia, what is the Cambodia flag? Cambodia. Yeah, red, white, and blue. Chile. Red, white, and blue. So it looks like 30 countries, 29 countries have red, white, and blue in them, right? So red, white, and blue is a prevalent, and I mean, they're branding it American Ninja Warrior. They're putting America in the name, so the branding kind of works. But here there's no red, white, and blue. It seems in the actual logo there's like this off blue purple. We could see that's a different hue of blue. I mean, it may contain this hue, but it also contains other hues which make it a little lighter. So it's like a white and blue aesthetic for the logo at least. But on the set they have this red and blue, which is an easy, if it's like people competing, that makes it, I mean, why is red and blue the colors of so many competitions? you know, from the election to, teams on some kind of field. So what hooked me into this Ellen Game of Games is the commercial is like, so it's crazy how the branding kind of works itself out. So with the scandal being what it was, now I'm not really the demographic for Ellen's original show. I've definitely seen clips. Maybe I was, looking some, actor or actress or, movie or something up. And then obviously the interview clips have come up. So I've definitely seen some interviews, sometimes the memes that have been made. And so that's been definitely my exposure to it. But then learning about the scandal, I've also heard a lot of people talk about then the scandal where I believe Tim Dillon, a great joke he said. I don't want to steal the joke. The joke is that he wasn't sure whether the Ellen show was funnier knowing that she had Abu Ghraib going on behind the scenes. And that's such a great joke. So what got me, there's this video of, it's like Ellen admonishes viewer for stealing merch. There we go. Ellen catches audience member stealing gift shop swag. So this video may get copyright claim because let's see, I don't have the audio. All right, so we'll just put it muted. So this lady, she's one of the audience members. Now let's just look. So this video is what got me. Obviously I've known about Ellen. If you live in America and have ever been near a smartphone or a TV for long enough time, you'll probably get exposed to Ellen in form of an ad or some kind of promotion, right? As you would be many brands which are heavily advertised. So here we go. So I saw this Ellen clip, and a bunch of people have made videos about this. This was 3 years ago, right? So, and this is on What's Trending. So this isn't from Ellen's channel. This is somebody who's taken the video. Let's see, where is it? Is there the video on the show's, not Ellen, like she's not a YouTuber. It's the show's channel. I love how I searched for that, by the way. I'm going to pat myself on the back. Ellen shames audience member for stealing merch. Ellen catches audience member. Ellen shames audience member. So I don't know if you can find on her channel. Let me see if I just search straight up on YouTube if I can find this clip from the Ellen channel. What's trending videos. See, I saw the H3 video. H3 slams Ellen DeGeneres, right? See, there's all these 10 times celebrities stood up to Ellen on Ellen. That's a great title. 10 times celebrities stood up to Ellen on Ellen. Ellen DeGeneres loses it with audience members. Shocking. Like they robbed their thumbnail. Ellen DeGeneres loses it with little kid. 10 million views. Oh, but homeboy Kavos, I assume, has a lot of subscribers. Ellen steals an audience member's purse. Oh, this is from the channel. Oh, we're going to have to see this clip. So let's line up a couple of these clips. So let's line up one from the Ellen show. So it's edited how they want to see it, which is then really the only way people can get a hold of it. People have gotten a hold of it and done edits of Ellen. But, there's the actual show. So let's go to, where's the other video? All right, so we're just going to look at facial expressions. We're not going to put any sound. I'm not using Ellen's sound, so don't, copy strike. We're just doing an analysis here. I didn't make these videos. So we see this audience member. Now, from here, I've heard the videos, so I'm definitely going to be a little biased, but you can see she's kind of embarrassed. Like, let me know if you're a psychologist and you think my assessment is just completely wrong. But you can see she's kind of, she's being put on the spot. Definitely, there's a camera on her. All these people are looking at a screen, looking at her, and there's already the setup. Like, she's telling the audience. Let's see, can I put the closed caption? There we go. Let's see. My sister couldn't come, so that was her souvenir. So she already showed some of the video. Where's like the whole clip of this? Yeah, and then her face, she's kind of admonishing. I mean, that's really that word, admonishing. Warn or reprimand someone firmly. So it's like she's playing the character of. Now, if you see some of her interviews, you see that there's kind of an undertone of definitely, her the where the smiley demeanor is really when someone's smiling at you, are they really are they really sharing a positive energy with you, or is the smile just a facade to an underlying tension, which is what this situation is right here. Like, she's the way she's playing it, genuine or not, is definitely someone that, I mean, just look at the way she moves her fingers here. Here, let's watch this in slow motion. Playback speed 0.25. Let's go. So we have the woman here, and she's smiling, but there's definitely tenseness in the muscles on her face. And here, ooh, she's like, that's like a face. Sorry, ooh, my bad. You got me. Oh well. What? Oh, look, and then there she has like a little frown. And I mean, I could imagine if you're not one used to being on camera, if that's not what you do, you've never been on camera, and now you're being put on camera. And normally when a guest is being put on, it's some kind of, you're being put into some kind of contest or something, and maybe the host will take a couple jabs at you, and you have the opportunity to jab back, verbally, obviously. But you're generally brought on for a positive reason, and maybe you don't win anything because it's a contest based thing, but there is a positive outcome. Here there's like no positive outcome. Like, this woman, this grown woman, is being brought to the principal's office, so to speak, of this show that I don't know if you have to pay for Ellen tickets. I don't know if it's free to go to the Ellen show. The only one of these shows I've ever been to is the Late Show, and the tickets were free. You just have to request them, and either you get them or you don't. But it was so that may be the same here. I don't know. But either way, this woman's taking the time out of her day to pack the seats of this audience, and she thought she was gonna get some souvenirs. It looks like she's saying for her sister, and they had cameras set up, and either a producer or Ellen or a writer or someone was like, hey, this will make a great bit for the show. Look at what this woman did. And this woman may have been the first person to ever have done that. I say woman, if there's not many men in the audience in this Ellen show. I mean, the percentage is small. So, but a person that came in and either, so here she's smiling, but she's like, you thieving. And she's making her, putting her more time on camera. Look, she just slapped her hand. She's like, you got me. She's not one man, and, she's embarrassed by it. All these women are looking. They're like, ooh, she got you. And now she's lingering on it. Obviously, we have it at 2.25 speed. Because if there's, and now we got this guy. See, that's why we need the clip. We need the clip. Okay, but either way, let's get back to the game show, because that's what we're really talking about. So there's this whole thing, and then if you go watch the H3H3 video, they make the point where it's like this woman that has $500 million is reprimanding this woman on TV, in front of millions of people. Now this woman's face, she's going to be known as this, for better for worse. If you actually just see through it, we're going to get to why. If you know this woman personally, don't don't go down too hard on her, because she took probably an extra, what is the cost of production of like a mug or a t-shirt or any of the Ellen memorabilia, as opposed to her $500 million net worth, And this one, who knows what she does? Maybe she makes 100,000 a year. Maybe she makes 50,000 a year. I don't know who this woman is, but she's probably in, around the medium salary, right? The medium per capita in the United States. If it's, what is it, 50 to 60,000? It wouldn't be unfair to assume that. But for her to take a couple things that at cost are probably less than $1, maybe less than $5 worth of merchandise, there's definitely a great irony in it. So Ellen's show, which I guess isn't a show, I didn't know that. Ellen Game of Games. It's been around since 2017. There's this commercial that comes up for it that it's just really quick clips because, as you know, on YouTube, you have 5 to 15 seconds to get your ad across. So in a few seconds, there's big music. They're on the set of this, where they're throwing goo. They're throwing a lot of goo. Let's see if we see any of these clips.
To the people who reach into a carton.
No McDonald's. Look at that. So they got 15 seconds. McDonald's has to sell you some fries. Man, McDonald's paid the big bucks. The big bucks. Just for fries. They're like, don't even get a burger. Just get the fries. Everybody knows it's the McDonald's fries. So, Buck-in Blasters. So it's Ellen, like with the subtext of the reality, like this woman has $500 million in one way or another, more than probably the entire audience of multiple audiences combined, right? And it's almost cruel. Like, it's almost cruel. You may even go as far to say that it is cruel. But I mean, everyone's voluntarily going on it. I don't think that would be a thought, right? All these audience members, all the contestants. Look at Ellen, how she's dressed up. She's in all black. She's got a black blazer with a black shirt. I could see her driving up in a fucking black van with a black ski mask and just pulling these people off the street, dressing them up. All of these people are actually just fucking homeless. They're just completely homeless. They pick them up in black vans. They clean them up for the show. They do their hair. All these people look just awful. They bring them up. They bring them into the show. They chew them up. They spit them out. Some win, some don't. And then they leave with the goop and everything on them. And they just throw them back out on the street. So let's see this Buck-in Blasters. What is this? So we got these people that are riding these cannons, which is already an image in itself. Like that as the thumbnail would get views. So, I mean, I see why they're doing it. I see what they're doing. Buck-in Blasters. It's like a euphemism. Like, look at this. They got these angles with these people and these just doing these absurd things in front of millions of people, right? For money. Like, it's almost cruel. The only defense that you say is like, yeah, but everybody, these people signed it up. You would do it. And I probably would, but it's almost cruel. That wouldn't excuse just the fact that you would do it or I would do it doesn't. Look at this. They're putting X's. Like, look at that out of context could mean like this. There are triplets and 2 of them have been disappeared and there's one left. Like, if you just saw that image in 50 to 100 years, you'd be like, oh man, that's horrible. What a horrible thing. So what are they doing? What is this bit? I don't even want to play it because I know it's going to get struck down. This channel will be deleted because of this video. All right, so I don't know if they're shooting something. It's almost better not to know. Look, they're shooting these balls into the audience. This dude looks. There's more men that watch this that are in the audience of this show, than Ellen's other show. So this is how Ellen has now been able to capture some of the male audience. We see it almost looks like it's 50-50 in this audience. Whereas in her own show, let's get one of those wide angles. Oh look, the male audience is increasing from 2017 to 2018. What a crazy bit. This woman looks afraid. Why is she going through her purse? Why is she going through her purse? What is this? What is this? What is this show? What is this show? What? I don't even want to. What? Like watching that with no sound. Look at this woman's face. Oh, man. This is bad. Okay. Look at that sequence. 39 seconds. This is like a Shakespearean tragedy. She grabs a purse, she opens it. Who is this? Who is this? Is this mine? Oh my god, don't look at my purse, Ellen. Wow. Oh god, what did she find? A big stack of cash. That's Ellen's lunch money. Ellen's like, you know what make this bit funny? There's nothing funny in this woman's purse. There's nothing funny in this woman's purse. She asked one of her PAs, go get me my lunch money. She stuffed the lunch money in the purse and then pulled it out. And this woman's like, that's not mine. I don't know, Ellen. Oh, I don't even want to know what she says. What? I'm not funny enough to do the voiceover, but I do know that woman's face right there. It's cruel. It's cruel. Why is Ellen doing these cruel things? Why is Ellen such a cruel person? I don't know. She's made a lot of money. None of this is this woman's. This is another cruel joke. She's showing this woman everything that she wished that she had in her purse. She's showing this poor woman everything I don't know about this, though. I'm assuming this is like an actress, obviously. That's a bit. Okay. What are the comments? Comments are turned off! No! No. These are the things that need comments. Yes! This is complete BS. It must have been taped last year before the pandemic. There's a crowd and no one is wearing a mask. This is not new. They're so dramatic. Twitch got a net. Lovely. There's really only 5 comments. 1,700 views. Look at all these keywords. Game of games. Game of games. Ellen Game Show. Best of Game of Games. Best of Ellen. Best of Buck and Blasters. That would be a word that you would bleep out. Buck and Blasters. So, are you gonna watch the Ellen Game of Games? Are you an audience member? I mean, I may end up watching Ellen Game of Games. I don't know. It's entertainment. We're talking about it. I mean, this looks like a sick bit. 5 million views. So that's really the point of the video. If you see one of those ads, just kind of take a look at it. Watch the sequence. Is it cruel? Is it not cruel? But it's maybe you're a fan. Maybe I should be a fan. Maybe I'm missing out on the Ellen party because this woman's still, even in the middle of the pandemic, 2 days ago, which by the account of Sinister Paranormal, this is complete BS. So I'll let you, the viewer, decide what it is that you think, and that's what this show's all about. That's what this channel's all about. Thanks for watching.